guys, what's going on? We are talking about rising intonation today, and this will help you if you are monotone, having problems people listening to you, or you just want to be a better listener. Hey guys, my name is LaDoris. This is Improve My Pronunciation. On this channel, you will learn about American English pronunciation. You will learn about, get some motivation. You will also listen to my mistakes that I have made, and I will share Jesus Christ with you. All right, guys, with that being said, head on over and watch that video that I did the other day because it will bless your soul. It's talking about being honest when no one is looking. All right, guys, so let's get into the class today because this is so exciting. Let me tell you why I am so excited about this. Because like I mentioned in the video when I first started, you are having problems with being monotone. Let's just say this can really help you out, okay? I am so passionate about this now that I have learned about it because I feel like I have been having problems with this in my videos. Now, let me just tell you, I have had a myriad of problems, but this is one of them. And I really want to see if this is going to change the way that I teach. Because when we talk about intonation in general, it helps us to communicate effectively to our listener. I really am so excited to see you. I don't know what I want to say. You know, that is the kind of monotone. I have to focus really hard, drop off the facial expressions, because when we use intonation, it's also the facial clues in our body languages that is communicating to the other person, right? So when we talk about rising intonation, okay, we are talking about yes and no questions. We're going up at the end of our sentence. The last word is going to be higher in pitch. That's one way that we can use it. And let me give you an example of yes and no questions. So let's just say, did you already eat breakfast today? Okay. So when you hear me say the word today, it's going to be like in the air. You're going to leave it hanging, okay? You're not going to bring it down. So did you already eat breakfast today? I'm staying up. This is going to let the person know that, you know, answer yes or no. The answer will be no, I haven't eaten today. All right. So let me give you another yes or no question. I have an Instagram page. Have you seen my IG live that I did today? And you can respond with, yes, I have seen it. I follow you on Instagram. All right. So that is one use for the rising intonation. Okay. Let me tell you the reason why you want to make sure that you leave it hanging for the yes and no questions. The reason why you want to leave it up at the end is because if you don't, you will confuse the listener. If you bring it down, they will be confused on if you are really asking a question or not. So let me just give you an example. When you ask a question and you kind of throw the last word off and it's not all the way up, somebody can really ask you, hey, was that a question? Did you mean to ask me a question? So we do not raise the last word on our questions. We will actually confuse the listeners and not really give them a clear understanding on what we want them to do. All right, so here's another thing that we use the rising intonation for. It is to confirm something, okay? So let's just say I had a meeting. My husband is coming in now and he said, hey, did you go to your meeting that you had this morning? And he wants a confirmation. So I would say, yes, I had my meeting at 10:30. I did, okay? You can say, yes, I had my meeting at 10:30. So I am confirming that I did go to that meeting. The third reason that you would want to use a rising intonation is to be friendly, okay? Here in America, we use rising intonation to be friendly with somebody, to let them know that we are welcoming them, okay? So an interesting thing that I found out about Russian intonation. they only use one intonation, okay? So I was told by a Russian speaker that this is new to them because they only have one tone. And I want to know, in your language, do you guys use intonation like Americans do? And that is a yes or no question. I raised the word do up in the air, okay? Here are some filler words that we also use, okay? So we can respond this way and leave it in the air with some of these words. Sometimes you'll hear people say, I know that's right, okay? So you're responding to someone saying like you agree with them. Another one would be, okay, okay. I know that's what a lot of my friends do. Like we're agreeing with them like, yes. Here are some words that you would know. This is going to be used for the rising intonation. The word are, do, is, and you, okay? So if we are asking questions that start with these words, we know that it's the tone at the end is going to be raised, okay? So that is all that I have for rising intonation, guys. This is a wonderful lesson because it helps us to be better speakers. It helps us to be better communicators. So this is why I find it important, because I want people to actually listen to what I'm saying. I want people to actually be interested, okay? So this is why I find it important to teach you guys about rising intonation. I want to break the whole umbrella down of intonation in general so that we can be better communicators. All right, guys, if you haven't already, I want you to subscribe to this channel. And also, if any point during this video you found it valuable, hit the like button and leave me a comment. And don't forget to share it with someone else who could benefit from this. I will see you in the next video, guys. See ya!